Well, here we are, Fraser, a couple of days to the McRae Forest Stages, the last round of the Scottish Rally Championship, but we still have 3 events to go, and we've got a good turnout. So what's in store?
What's in store? Last gravel event of the championship. We've got John McRae, who's leading the 1-6 class. He's got a fair margin ahead of the guys behind him. Colin Smith is sort of a clear second there, but when you take drop scores into consideration, he drops back quite a bit. But we all know Colin's got the pace, so he'll certainly be hassling John for the full event as per usual. It'd be great to see that battle carry on. So hopefully we'll see Colin climb back up there, get some more points and pull himself back up the board. What's in store as ever? We'll have to wait and see in the day. Certainly going to be lots of pace. There's going to be a few offs, I presume, and maybe a few punctures. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the thing with the Frser stages compared to the Dumfries, they're much more technical.
Yeah.
Craigvinian's pretty technical, and so is Drummond Hill, and you need to have one eye shut in Drummond Hill. But
yeah, Drummond Hill, you can scare yourself in Drummond Hill. Round the back of it, the corners are all very similar, 3s and 4s, and it's quite a wide road. But because the corners are so similar and they're very fast 3s and 4s, if the co-driver and driver are not in harmony together, then you can get out of sync. If you get out of sync in that stage, you're going to have a big moment. So you're right, they are very technical stages, so it'll be good to see how the guys cope with them. They're very early on in their careers, so it'll be good to see who's on the ball and who maybe has made a little mistake. But,
yeah. And we've got a few different faces. We don't know who's sitting with Stephen Smith yet, but we've got other changes there and further down.
Yeah, I think Stuart Canton with Graham Smith for this event, so it'll be good to see how they get on together. Graham's been doing really well with Lee Kerr next in the past few events. Stephen Brown's out for the Autumn Cup, as is Jamie Watson. Jamie understands a good last event out, enjoyed it, so we'll see how the 2 Autumn Cuppers get on.
Well, you've got Graham Sherry as well, yeah.
Graham Sherry, yeah, absolutely. He's from tarmac background, coming into the forest. Is this the first time in the forest for us?
This is his first forest one, yeah.
Baptism of fire for him then. Everybody's warmed up in the forest, and he's coming in for the last one pretty cold, so it'll be good to see how he gets on. He's got plenty of experience. Let's just see if he can transfer that over from the STRC.
Yeah, and of course we've got Sarah there, our sole lady representative, and she must be able to clinch the Scottish one in this event as well. I think the Scottish Ladies Award. So that will be a nice feather in her cap.
I would think so, yeah. I mean, Sarah's been there all season. She's been picking up the pace as well. You can see her points have been picking up as the seasons went on. Great Girls obviously enjoying the championship, so hopefully see her back in it for next year. But she's got a couple of tarmac events coming up, which I'm sure she'll...
Well, that's right, yeah, because she's done more tarmac and she's got more confidence in tarmac. So and she's got Brother Ross there to give her a bit of tuition and things like that. But we've got a chunk of drivers in the middle there, on kind of not too much difference in the points, where it's hard to say when you look at second, third, it could be anyone's.
It could be. I mean, as I said, John's out front just now. Colin has got on paper just now on the table. He's certainly the top of the rest in second place with 20 points clear. But we've got to remember he's got to count to 0. So he's dropping 2 of his high-scoring rounds effectively. Nearly 30 points he's dropping, which puts him right back down into sort of 9th to 10th. Maybe not as low as that, but he can still, if he gets the strong points, which we know he can, he'll pull himself back up. But you're right, there's a gaggle of drivers in there who could clinch the second place. So it'll be interesting to see how they go. There's a few changes further down. I mean, Sarah Hunter, she can get right up there as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's we've got this McRae last gravel event and then the 2 tarmacs. So it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out in the approach for the next 2.
And it's certainly going to be a big weekend. Starting on Friday night, it's maybe not going to have the same kind of characteristics as last year with all the stars, but I mean there's so much going on, and Ken Block's going to draw in huge crowds. And if we can get him near a 205 or one of our new Hondas, that would be good.
I think we'll just huckle him into one. I think get a few pictures. He's there. He's got plenty to do. We've got the drivers' forum on Friday night. If Corgi Cars are launching their McRae collection, all replica model cars. Ken Block will be there. He'll be doing a little bit of display driving, I believe. So yeah, there's plenty going on, and of course the launch of the Dirt 2 game. And Chris Meek and Ken Block will be going head to head in that, I think, and setting some times. So maybe that's where we could grab some headlines.
Well, yeah, come on, Mr. Macron. So we've got a fair old weekend ahead of us, and of course we've launched our Honda Civic class, and we'll have a car on display, and we'll be there talking to people. And we have a fair old team out on the Saturday. We have quality and quantity. Joining Frser.
And the quantity side, not the quality side.
Joining Frser and Leslie, we have Stevie once again. We have George Donaldson, who's delayed his flight to Japan till Sunday to be with us. And we have Ewan Duncan coming along to help us as well. So we've got a big team out. So the last gravel event, really good fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see you all in Perth or in the forests.
We will do. We'll see you soon.